fucking fool for this one, kid. To the game, apply pressure. Divide pepper, design leathers. We fly forever. Fuck the water, we surfing on the crowd. Me, I like my music loud. Turn me up, man. Step out the bath after 2 women wash me. The polo robe is costly.
How's it going? This is Let's Chill, and this is Super Castlevania 4. Fucking stoked. It's like maybe top 10, definitely top 20 games that I've ever played. I fucking love it. We're playing the Japanese version, also known as, I don't think I'm gonna pronounce this right, Akumajo. It's Akumajo Dorakura. Which is fucking Devil's Castle Dracula. And I'm sure there's some like fucking pronouns lost in translation or some shit, you know, because that kind of sounds broken, but yeah, this is a fucking blast of a game. It came out in 91 in October in Japan, 91 in December out here, and then Europe had to wait until November 92 to get it, actually. Action platformer. It's got great atmosphere. It's remixes of the original Castlevania soundtrack, and it's actually supposed to be like a remastered original Castlevania. You know, so same storyline. It's fucking, what year was it?
This is why clearly labeled bullet points are a fucking necessity.
1691. Damn, I'm gonna have to do something with that. Anyways, it's 1691, you're Simon Belmont, and you're a vampire hunter, and that's a part of your lineage, and it's your fucking duty to go in there and slay Dracula, you know? It's a blast fucking doing it. Beat this game, don't think I beat it more than once. I've played it like so many times, but like, I'll pick it up and play it for like an hour, and then, you know, I'm one of those people, especially with this flash cart, I can change games like I change channels, no sweat. Oh, my fucking leg itches. Ooh, baby. It's a blast. It got like a 4.375 from Nintendo Power because they reviewed different aspects of the game, so the overall was 4.375. Sold over 500,000 copies worldwide. Yeah, man. I'm gonna fucking get my drink on though. You know, if we're doing something, I'm gonna get a little turned up. It's Saturday, so I mean, you can see the glass, so you already know what's fucking happening. I never played. I mean, I think I played it on an emulator briefly, but I never was like a big fan of the original Castlevania. I know there's 3 of them on the original Nintendo. I know that the first one is like everybody's favorite because they added gameplay elements into the second and third one that just kind of threw it off. And the third one, I think there's something in there that you have to have read like article in Nintendo Power to know how to advance to a certain point. Like and I'm pretty sure it's the third Castlevania on the Nintendo. You would get to a point and there was something you were supposed to do at a lake and it doesn't tell you anywhere in the game. And the people that found it without Nintendo Power obviously would just have to do it by random. But if you had Nintendo Power or whatever promotional content that had that information on the game, if you didn't have that, you were fucking pretty much screwed. I knew if I'm drinking mimosas, I figured, like, I bet you somebody's like, why doesn't he fucking pop the cork? Fucking bust a hole in my ceiling. Alright, hold up, I gotta get the OJ. So as of recording this, part 1 of the Super Smash Bros. Brawl Let's Chill is already up. and so is the Doobie intermission, which I'm pretty chill. I'm stoked on both of them. I think they're funny. They're a blast making. I've been talking to a few other people, and I might have some other guests soon, so that'll be dope. And I'm keeping that shit on ice. It's not just sitting there on the counter off camera. Get it. Oh, baby. That's the shit right there. So I never had a mimosa before until not too long ago, and I got it at Goldie's, but their mimosa glass, it's like 7 something for a fucking mimosa there. But it's like, it's fucking, what would you call it, like a chalice or some shit. It's fucking, it's a big glass. It's really good food. Oh man. I'm stoked on this game. I don't know how far I'm gonna get into it. See if there's any other facts. I should have just fucking, it's kind of awkward. Like, it's not like a teleprompter where I can look directly at the camera and read. I have to look down. I feel like it's too obvious to where I might as well just fucking read it, you know? If this channel gets legit one day, I'll auction this shit off. The fucking episode notes. That'd be cool. But it's probably never gonna happen, but we'll see. It'll be dope. I'm gonna be doing this for a minute because I have a lot of fun doing it. Oh, re-released in 06 and 2013 on the Wii and the Wii U respectively. Virtual console download only. This is all wiki shit too, so I'm like, because where's he getting this information from? It's fucking just Wikipedia. 66th best exclusive on Nintendo, according to Nintendo Power. Oh, the original game came out in 86. Developed and published by Konami, but you can tell from the fucking intro. Oh, let's do it. Options. Whip, jump. I don't know what those characters mean. Oh, those are... Oh, okay, so that's supposed to be... I think that's like... I don't know what that shit... This looks all jumbled. What are these? Oh, fuck, I'm screwing it up. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna reset it, because there's no like, default. And, like, these fucking characters right here, it's like they don't belong there, because you can't select them. What's 7FE? That's like a ROM glitch or something. I don't know what the fuck the deal is with that. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna go to options again just to see if it saved what I did. That's even more fucked up. Alright. Let's see if I can... I'll try to just start it up again. See how it rocks. If the option menu is fucked, I might run into some fucking hairy shit in the main game. It's gonna be the first episode of Castlevania, and there's gonna be no gameplay. I like how this is a Japanese game, but the Japanese kids playing this had to spell their names out in English, which I think is kind of like, why? Is it just because it's a simpler alphabet, or because it's more international? I don't know. Here. This is... Take way too long to name this. S-L-Y-R, where is that? Boom. Boom. Pussy Slayer. I have to pick the same name every time, so if I want to jump to different levels, I have some of the passwords memorized. Okay. Ooh, that's weird. So, down? I don't think down's supposed to jump. No, down's supposed to crouch. Right is not supposed to jump to. Every button jumps. Yeah, see it. Those don't do anything. That jumps. Yeah, this game's fucked. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this is part 2. We're gonna go to the American version. I don't know what the deal is. Sometimes the ROMs glitch out. Because it's happened to me before, and then like a week later I'll come back to play it and it'll work fine. So I'm not sure if it's just like something in the hardware itself. I mean, otherwise it works fucking fantastic. There's only like 40 games I can't play. Star Fox, Kirby games, what is it, Dirt Tracks FX. There's certain games that use special chips that aren't in this one. It's like the Super Effects or something like that. It's like the last ditch effort to get a little more life out of the console, because at the time the N64 was in development. It was supposed to be a cooperative thing with Sony, and a lot of you probably know that fell through, and they recently found a prototype of the Sony or the Nintendo PlayStation is what it was. So if you look up the Nintendo PlayStation, that's a real thing that they have a working prototype for, and when you boot it, it's just like a menu or whatever, but they verified it and it works. It's a real fucking thing, which is awesome if you think about it, because if Nintendo and Sony didn't have a falling out, there would have, who knows what the game industry would be like now. And, because there was like a bunch of people trying to, a bunch of like hardware manufacturers that wanted to get in with the already established people. Like there's a GameCube that is made by Panasonic. Panasonic got the rights to make like a GameCube compatible console, but it just looks different. It's super rare. I've seen pictures of that online. Man, it's so crazy. So let's see here, Super Duper Castlevania. I would fucking, if Super Nintendo games came out back in the day called Super Duper, I don't know if they would have fucking sold as much. Alright, Super Castlevania 4 American version. Somewhat watered down. I think there's a few things they changed. I think there's some ghosts that are in the Japanese version that aren't in the American. Some blood on the title screen and stuff like that. I don't know every single regional difference on every fucking game. Seeing this is way different because the Japanese characters, like you just saw, were like blood and dripping and shit. But let's check out these options and see if it doesn't fuck my shit up. That's pretty fucked. Not fucking pressing a button, I'm not fucking with any of that shit. Because as soon as I do, this game ain't gonna work, and then I'm gonna be really bent. Just fucking get to it. Alright, let's see. Fuck my ass, bro. You know what I think part of it might be too is that the game might be having a hard time distinguishing between the two. So once I fucked the other one up, I fucked this one up too, because it could have the same cache files. So like if I went and played a hacked version of Super Mario World on this cart, and then played a regular version of Super Mario World, then it could like delete the save file of the hacked one, or I could like accidentally override the file of the regular game with the hacked game. It's kind of wonky. It's easier to handle when you're working on a computer with emulators, but with a flash cart, it kind of does its own thing. They do, the guy who makes these comes out with firmware updates every now and again. It's been a while since I checked. I really need to go online to see if there's an update for this, because he's also supposed to try to patch the cart in such a way that you can play those the Turbo FX games, so like the Kirby and Star Fox and shit like that, like the 40 games that aren't compatible on this. Dude, that fucking sucks though. I gotta try to figure this out. Maybe if I shut the thing down wait 10 seconds, you know, like a modem, let the internal cache fucking dump. Because all the actual save games are on the micro SD card that's in the cart. And Castlevania uses a password system anyway, so the game shouldn't save that I know of. But we will see. A whole Let's Play without me Let's Playing in it. Fucking aces, homie. I got this shit down. Don't test the game before you start recording. Fuck that. I might just have to fucking play Super Mario World or Super Bonk or something weird like that. Or something different, I mean. Oh, spell. You can do it. Think. There it is. Oh, please. This is such a cool game. I love Konami too. Or at least this Konami. That sound, the little Konami jingle, is like one of like 5 or 6 noises that will probably play through my mind like in the fucking, when I'm on my deathbed and I'm about to die. Like the PlayStation 1 sound, or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Fucking when the P pops up, but like first it's the Sony S thing, and it has the dude look like a jackass making PlayStation sounds with my noise, PlayStation noises with my mouth. But the PlayStation boot for the Sony icon and the PlayStation icon itself, the Konami jingle. Okay, hold on here. Alright, whip. It's whippy. I'm crouching, jumping. I think that's pretty much it, dude. Just a crouch and jump and a little shebang. I really don't want to turn down the brightness. I think you guys will be okay. You can see it alright. I'm probably going to, excuse me. I'm probably going to cut the episode and have it start when I get into the castle. You know, I'm feeling like 10-minute episodes or 15-minute episodes is the sweet spot for what I'm trying to do. Dude, this game is so sick. I haven't even taken a sip of my mimosa.
Thanks for chilling with me, you guys. I really appreciate it, and I fucking mean it. And if you made it this far, shit, give this video a like. Later, player!